Welcome to day 4, and today I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable with you. There have been days and in weeks and months when I've just wanted to give up on my business. I felt lonely, isolated, and frankly depressed because, what's the point of carrying on? I used to think. And I felt really that I didn't really belong. Now, I've been a speech therapist for about 30 years, but my eclectic, unique way of seeing clients online makes me feel different. Also, those in the private sector and also those in the public sector here in the UK are predominantly white middle class. Now, I'm an Asian immigrant from Uganda, the Ugandan Asian exile, and I was brought up on a council estate in the UK. So poor background. My parents hadn't been to university. I didn't go to a grammar school or a private school. So when I did go to university, there were lots of therapist students who went to a private school and were privileged. And now when I go to conferences, I still feel intimidated by that white middle class persona. And I have to remind myself that I have an amazing set of skills, knowledge and experience over the last 30 years. Other therapists don't have that experience. So why am I telling you this? Well, as a business owner, you can feel isolated. Even if you join a professional body, here in the UK we have a professional body, and everyone is doing their own thing. There is little or no collaboration. Recently, I reached out to some young therapists to encourage them to come on my podcast to talk about their specialism and their area of expertise, and they just lack that confidence to put themselves out there and come on. And I get it, I wasn't always like this, putting myself out. I had to do it. I had to get out of my comfort zone. So being in business is not the same as, having your own sort of colleagues. And in a study, half of CEOs said that they were lonely. And I think actually it's probably more than that. And in another study, the CEOs who said that they were lonely, they're kind of more likely to burn out. So when you're building the business, you feel that you have to make all these kind of really important, really crucial decisions. And there seems to be so much pressure on your shoulders to succeed. And when things go wrong, then you sort of go into kind of a quickly spiral into this negative thoughts and negative feelings. Okay, and you just like I said, feel like giving up. So here are 6 things that you can do to help combat these feelings of loneliness as an entrepreneur. Create a community. So number 1, create a community of business friends who you can talk to, you can just have honest conversations with. We all need people to share things with, You need things that we just tend to be so kind of hard on ourselves. And, it's good to have real, authentic friendships. I don't want to have fake friends. I want to have friends that I can laugh with, I can cry with, I can share my struggles with, I can share my wins. I have that in my church, and it's good to have friends like that, but I haven't got any business friends, okay? I have now got business friends. So business friends who really understand what you're going through, what you're feeling, so stop and think, who are your business friends? Who can you be honest with? Who will hold that safe space for you as a friend? Someone who will support you, someone who will cheer you on. Okay, number 2 is think about joining a business group, maybe a membership. I've got Maven Business Haven, a group for like-minded therapists and coaches who want to share their ideas, share their struggles, encourage one another. Okay, it's really important to have that sort of group. You can have a team of people, but you want to have that right vibe, between the people that you can network with, So the third thing is to book a chat with these friends, okay? Make an effort to reach out to them. show up for them every week. I'm not really good at this. I need to be better. But it's really important when you do make that conversation. And, you know, sometimes I feel like I get stuck in a little bubble, and I think that the other people out there are doing their thing, and maybe they're struggling, and you can encourage them too. So it's a two-way thing. Okay, number 4, go along to real live events and connect with others. Try a few you know. Some might work out, some might not. But put yourself out there to make some business friends. Now, I went to a recent one a few weeks ago in Southampton, and I didn't know anyone. I felt a bit daunted about it. You know, I felt a bit alone when I went in there and didn't know anyone. And I came out talking to 2 young women, and these were women of colour, and I instantly connected with them. I don't know whether it's because they were women of colour, but we chatted for ages, for about 3 hours together, you know. So if you think of going somewhere and you think, oh, it's a bit scary, it's a bit intimidating, just do it. I really recommend you doing it, especially if you meet some amazing people. So number 5 is to be part of communities that make you feel accepted, where you can show your vulnerability, you can make friends. So communities are really important, okay? And you want to have a community that is a safe space where people can really care for you, genuinely care for you. So number 6, prioritize working for yourself. So sometimes you have to take a step back and think, well, you know, just check your feelings. If you're feeling isolated or you're feeling lonely, you know, just stop and just recognize those feelings. Find out why you're feeling that way. Write it down, do some journaling. And maybe you need some time to chill out. Maybe you need some time to read a book or to listen to a podcast to inspire you. Something that you enjoy. Now, I enjoy painting, and that's a way of relaxing. So do those things that's going to help you. It's going to make you feel empowered, you know, and make you feel good about yourself. So I've created a free masterclass called Pricing Your Services for Your Business, and it's happening over the next 2 Fridays. So one tomorrow and the 5th of August and the 12th of August at 6 p.m. UK time. And I've left the link, just register. The link's in the description. And it's not long now. It's actually tomorrow, isn't it? So it's in my bio as well. Send me a friend request, send me a DM or something, and I can send you the link. Okay, but come along to the free masterclass, and I look forward to seeing you in there.